I want to talk to you about becoming the CEO leader that you desire to be, because we are all powerful leaders on this Zoom. And if you don't consider yourself a powerful leader, I want you to change your mind today. I want you to start thinking of yourself in those terms, that you are a powerful leader, that you have giftings, that you have abilities, that you have what it takes. You've just got to tap into those things, those giftings inside of you. And your giftings are different from my giftings. My giftings are different from your giftings. And so we have to use the giftings that have been given to us. We've all been given something. And so, what are you going to do with that today? So, I want to talk to you because I want to start it out by simply saying, and I'm going to set my timer, because I want to start this out by simply saying that, we can overcome those obstacles. But when you do overcome them, it's going to set you up for greatness. Because Proverbs 18:16 says, a person's gift makes room for him and brings him before great people. But only if you cultivate that gift, only if you use it. You've been given gifts that if you just leave them in the drawer, leave them in the, in the floor and don't ever pick them up, then you're never going to accomplish the things that you were called to accomplish. And what I've learned is leadership is learned behavior. It doesn't just come automatically. It's learned behavior that becomes an unconscious and automatic activity in your life over time. So you've got to utilize those gifts and become a leader. And that starts with discovering your vision and your purpose. You have to discover your vision and purpose. It becomes your fire, your inspiration, your guide in life. If you haven't found it yet, don't give up. You will. You will find it. Don't give up on that dream. Keep looking, because you'll know when you find it. And when you do, go all in and nurture it, embrace it, own it, paint a compelling picture for people of what it is. Become accountable to it. Vision will set direction for your life. It's like having a roadmap for your life. It prioritizes both action and values. It helps keep you focused. It creates passion. It lights a fire within you that can spread to other people when you allow it to. I love what Proverbs 29:18 says. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish. So you have to have a vision. A leader must have that vision. If you don't know where you're going or why you're going or what you're going for, no one is going to go with you. Nobody wants to go with someone who's lost, who is just floundering around. Know your vision. Set a picture before you of what it is, and people will want to join on that vision with you. Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision, make it plain, so he may run who reads it. When people know your vision, when they know your passion, when they know your purpose, and they see that you are passionate about it, people will want to join on that mission with you. So while providing direction and inspiration and guidance, great leaders exhibit courage, passion, confidence, commitment, and ambition at times. That seems like a dirty word. You don't want to be considered ambitious, but ambition is not bad when you are pursuing a purpose. True leaders nurture the strength and talents of others and build teams committed to achieving common goals. And I'm going to give you a few things right now that leaders share, some common traits. And I want to share those with you. So take notes, and then I'm going to move on to the next speaker. But I want to share with you some of these common traits that leaders possess. So number one is leaders invest in their personal development and growth. This is so important, because if you cannot lead yourself well, you cannot lead other people. And this has been a journey that I've been on in my life, because it's a constant reevaluating of what I'm doing. Am I leading myself well? I got up this morning. Kristen and I were texting back and forth. She ran in straight from her workout. I came in. I got a shower, rushed to get a shower, because I did my 600th ride on Peloton this morning. I was not going to miss that this morning. And it was an empowering moment. I didn't quit. I didn't give up. I didn't give in to the excuses this morning. So you have to lead yourself well, because you owe at least 1 hour of the day to yourself. You have 24 hours. You owe 1/24 of your day to develop yourself and to grow yourself. And that may mean some sacrifice at times. It may mean that you have to get up earlier. I had to get up earlier this morning to do that. Or maybe you need to go to bed earlier at night to be able to do those things. But you understand the value of self-care and becoming the best version of yourself. And this may include things that I do. My prayer time, my personal prayer time in the morning, that's a non-negotiable. That's something that invests in me and builds me and grows me and my relationship and my faith. Maybe it's reading, maybe it's journaling, maybe it's writing, maybe it's exercising like I did this morning, or painting, or whatever that brings life to you. Do those things because you owe yourself that 1 hour a day. And you may think, I can't do that. I'm too busy. Okay, well, get up earlier. Go to bed earlier, make some changes in your schedule to just give yourself that time. You are better for other people when you show up for yourself. Here's what I want to say. Imagine the woman that you want to become. We talked about this with the dream napkin at Awaken, but imagine the woman you want to become. Think of what her daily habits would look like. Think of what her daily routines would look like and start showing up for those habits, for those routines, for that woman and who she will be becoming. Start building them step by step, day by day. You don't just become that woman overnight. I'm still on a journey to become the woman that I see of who I want to become. So build her, start building today to become that woman. Number 2, leaders lead by example and with integrity. They personally work towards their vision and with persistence, tenacity, passion, so they can awaken, inspire, and encourage others to do the same. If you set lofty and high standards for the team that you work for, then you better be setting lofty and high standards and expectations for yourself. You can't lead where you have not gone. Your words and actions should line up with what you're doing, and that will build trust in your team. And they'll want to follow you. They'll want to go with you. They'll want to be on that journey with you. Leaders have clear conviction about what is right and what is wrong. And they're respected for being genuine, principled, ethical, and consistent. They have a strong sense of character. They keep their word. They keep their promises. They communicate openly, honestly, and directly with others. Number 3, leaders celebrate others. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. I know in the community that we work in our business, celebration is a big thing. But I'm not just talking about in your business. I'm talking in life. Celebrate other people's victories. Celebrate how far they've come. Consistently recognize and celebrate the achievements of those on your team, those in your family, those in your life, in your circle of influence. If you ever want to know who the strongest woman in the room is, look around and find the woman who is cheering on, celebrating, and encouraging the other women in the room. That is the strongest woman in the room. So find ways to celebrate those achievements, even if it's just a simple phone call, even if it's just something minor, something little, just celebrate. Because some of you don't realize just how you light up a room when you walk into it. You don't realize the power of a smile, the power of just walking up and, complimenting someone, not worrying that it'll take away from who you are, but genuinely wanting someone else to feel good about themselves today. You light up a room. You are literally magnetic when you do those things, and you don't understand how impactful that can be. Number 4, leaders empower others. Great leaders understand that for people to give their best, they must have a sense of ownership in their own work and believe that what they're doing is worth something. You don't own anyone. So you are on a team with them. You don't own them. You're in the journey together. So offer guidance, but give them ownership and authority to decide what works best for their team and their business. Challenge them with high expectations and encourage them to be creative and show innovation. Don't recreate the wheel, but be creative in how it can work for you. Give people ownership to become the CEO they're called to be. Number 5, leaders surround themselves with like-minded leaders. You surround yourself with people. Proverbs 27:17 tells us that iron sharpens iron. I surround myself with confident, bold, purposeful, purpose driven women who, you know what? I surround myself with women who have attitude most of the time because I love that. I love for a woman to know who she is and not be intimidated by me and me not be intimidated by her. And so surround yourself with those type of people. Successful leaders surround themselves with highly successful leaders who challenge them to level up, to push the boundaries of what they've gotten comfortable with. And they also understand that it takes a tribe to create success. So they don't focus on just getting their own and protecting their domain. Instead, they expand it. By investing in mutually beneficial relationships, they associate themselves with people who are where they desire to be and who can broaden their sphere of influence, not just for their own benefit and advancement, but for that of others. Surround yourself. Ladies, listen to me when I tell you this. I am a no drama person. I hate drama, hate it. I've taught my daughter, if there's drama in the room, don't go in the room. Stay out of the room. Because surround yourself with women who talk about ideas, who talk about growth, who talk about vision and success. They don't talk about other women. Surround yourself with those women. Number 6, leaders don't compare themselves to others. We are all on our own growth journey. It's crucial that we not compare ourselves to others and that where they're at in their career journey. A strong leader gives no space for jealousy, no space. I'm not jealous of you. I see where you're at. I want to be there. I'm going to learn everything I can to get there. I'm not going to be jealous of you because that hinders my growth. Your circle is supposed to be proud of you, not jealous of you. Let me tell you something. I'm not a woman trying to impress, but I'm a woman who's trying to make progress. The focus is very different. Be the woman who is seeking progress. The focus will change. Be the best version of you. Because also make no apologies for being ambitious, independent, strong-minded. If it intimidates others that you're that way, then they're not your tribe. Find a new tribe. When you walk into a room, ladies, start walking in like the women in that room need you, because they do. You are that woman. You're not the other woman. You're the woman that has a purpose. Number 7, leaders take responsibility. Leaders realize that their success or failure ultimately is based on them, not what other people can do for them. They don't make space for the blame game or the gap called unfair. They work hard. When something doesn't go the way they want, they just pivot and try something else and do something different. Number 8, leaders have perseverance and tenacity. They don't quit. They don't give up at the first sign of difficulty or resistance. They push through, dig their heels in, and conquer the obstacle. They understand that the obstacle can, in fact, be the way. So that's what I had to share with you today, because I want you to become the CEO who empowers, equips, and encourages other women to level up in their leadership, because you know exactly who you are. You are a powerful woman.